What is up, heroes? Welcome back to another episode of Heroes of the Storm Beginner's Guides. Today we're going to be taking a look at Muradin, the melee warrior. Everybody's cute little favorite. Oh, he's so cute. Please don't tell him he's cute, because look at his eyes. He looks very scary. I think he would get upset. He would get upset if I said that to his face, so I hope he doesn't hear me, but I'm just letting you guys know I think he's pretty cute. Let's go into a game with him. We're going to show you guys a cool little basic beginner build for only 2,000 gold. People think because he's low cost when starting out that he's not as good as the other characters with the difficulty rating of, hard and very hard, blah, blah, blah. Just because he doesn't have that doesn't mean he's not good, because he is absolutely one of the top tier tanks at this moment in time. Super good. Plus he has an M for Muradin on his weapon over here, so you can tell he's about his business. With that said, I'm going to show you a cool Thunderclap build for beginners or any level of play. It doesn't matter, but if you're a beginner, you can still follow along and you can still play with this guide. And with that said, let's hop into the game.
Ready for action!
Okay guys, here we go, spawning in, and it looks like we are not the only person with a fresh pony mount. Well, we do have a unicorn mount. He has more of a I don't know what that's called. This is Wonder Billy. I don't know what kind of mount he is. But anyway, for this build in particular, actually recently patched, well, I guess you could say buffed, his reverberations talent, which enemies hit by Thunderclap, which is his W, have their attack speed reduced by 50% by 3 seconds. So you can see how useful that is against right-click heroes, such as Raynor, Tychus to an extent, and not so much the rest of their heroes, but still, there's a ton of heroes in the current meta that rely on, auto attack. So we're going to take reverberations right off the bat. With that said, let's take a look at our skills. We have Stormbolt, which we send out our hammer in a line. It deals a slight amount of damage and stuns for 1.5 seconds. Pretty short range, but can be useful because we're going to be diving into the thick of things. Thunderclap, which deals damage and slows enemies, so that plus reverberation, we can get actual slow and an attack speed slow. And then Dwarf Toss, which we actually leap to target location. Literally, we jump there, deals damage, and, it's good for not only getting into the thick of things, but it's also good for escaping, peeling for your backline. Super useful. And Second Wind, which is quite an interesting talent, well, trait rather. What it does is actually restore health per second when you haven't taken damage for 4 seconds, and when below 40% health, you get a nice little chunk of health immediately. So pretty useful over here, and you can see a nice little combination going on, followed up by Nova. So super right off the bat, we got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of damage, got some Thunderclap. We're going for, by the way, a Thunderclap based build, and we're really going to build around that. Be able to reduce not only the enemy target's attack speed, but also their speed. I know it sounds weird, but their attack speed and their speed in general, and super useful for not only 1v1 situations, but just all sorts of situations where we are going to be in the thick of things, because it is an area of effect skill. It does work around you, and it's just super useful, and I absolutely love it, and I am obsessed with this current build. So yeah, with that said, here's a use for Dwarf Toss right here. You could actually jump into the thick of things. You could hop right on an objective and get the heck those opponents off of it. And hey, this is our objective, so you guys better stay away or you're gonna get hit by stuff like that. So awesome. This is going really well. I did a lag over there. That could have been extremely deadly if something bad did happen at that moment in time, but luckily nothing seemed to have done that. So we're going to get ready to Dwarf Toss at any waking moment in time if this Nova wants to get in position to go for a little gankerino. I believe I did miss, but it's all good. He is going to escape, and that is perfectly fine. We're going to push his lane back as they could potentially capture the shrine up here right now, so we're going to do our best to push this out here. And want to make sure not to die as we do. We are a tank and we do have our second wind. We just want to be extra careful. So for the next talent, we're going to be taking Thunderburn, which allows our Thunderclap to hit twice. So it hits once, then after delay, it does hit again. So we're just going to alert to our team that they're probably going to capture it right now. I'm in a pretty sticky 2v1 situation, so I'm just going to let them know to defend the Dragon Knight. Super important right now. They could potentially send one person down there, as I am weak. And that's what I would do if I was them, but it's kind of, this is bad for them, or bad for us rather. So I'm going to head over here just to see if I can potentially help him defend, and it looks like bottom is doing a good job of preventing them from getting that, as they should. They do have three teammates down there, and I am only one. Now, with that said, will I be able to push out once I get some little sippy cup action. Once I start doing a little boom, little bit of that, a little bit of this, little bit of this, and now it looks like Nova is coming in for a gank and get on my mount. It looks like he was spotted due to Tassadar, and he's going to be forced out. Now I'm going to try to head over to this shrine. It looks like they are pretty much unaware of what the heck is going on, and we're actually capturing this right now. It looks like we might actually lose bottom. Gonna stand on this for a good second right now as we are with a Nova here. So between Nova and I, we could potentially do a lot of damage. Nova hologram soaking up a lot of stuff. The Tassadar shield, one thing to keep in mind, it is on a cooldown. A lot of people don't think of that, so you can actually just wait it out really and focus the other target in the meanwhile, which is not something that a lot of people tend to think about. But, oh, we're going to trap this Tassadar, able to take him out. Going to see if this Tychus wants some more. If he wants to fight, we're going to deal with him and head over here and attempt to go for a quick sniperino. That's not really a snipe, but a little, uh-oh. Oh! 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 Oop! Oop! Oh, the enemy Raynor taken out. Now it looks like bottom is unable to secure this, but we're going to head down here, see if we can potentially help them, but it looks like they're not in a position right now to do that. Nova doing a good job of rotating up top. Great job, Nova. That is one of the little things that separates the good players from the great players. A rotation like that. Joanna over here able to contest us from capturing this. She is unstoppable right now, but we're going to be able to sit in the shrine with 3 people to their 2. So I'm going to head back up mid, potentially going to be able to capture that, but for the next talent, we're going to be taking Skullcracker. Now, this one is a little bit subjective, a little bit iffy, but basically what Skullcracker allows us to do is it allows multiple attacks on the same target to actually, well, either Joanna or I can get this, but what it does is allow multiple, hold on. Well, it allows multiple attacks on the same target to stun. So there's a couple reasons I like it. Not only does it interrupt, you know, we can, since stuns do interrupt channeled stuff and just stuff like that, it has a lot of uses, but also it's good for that little bit of slowing an enemy down and can really, oh boy, yeah, we didn't cap. That's unfortunate, but we did get canceled of it. Not much we could do. The minions were focusing us rather. But it's all good. We're going to get ready to sip from this Fountain of Youth. The top is pushing up, and we're going to take a sip from this bad boy right here. Going to Thunderclap this minion wave. Really, really good with the Thunderclap. The double Thunderclap actually, looks like Tychus looking for some action over here. Hot for some hots over here, and we are going, oh, Nova again taken out. We're going to head to the middle lane to help try to defend a capture over here, but they are going to be able to push up if we are not defending up top. Okay, so it looks like they're not going to head to the bottom, so I'm going to sit here and defend for now, but they are going to be able to push out and potentially go for that if they wish. But let's see. How do they have 2 Tassadar shields right now? What the heck kind of glitch is that? Anyway, it's not a glitch, by the way. It's one of the talents of Tassadar Day. It's a little inside joke, okay? It's an inside joke, but all right. So it looks like now for real, this time he is going to be headed to a different lane to potentially assist his teammates. We're going to sit around here and defend this. Hopefully, this Tassadar doesn't get down this tower, and we are going to be taking for a heroic ability Avatar. I suggest this one 99% of the time, pretty much no questions asked. Basically what this does is give us some health bonus, and it causes our basic attacks to stun for a short amount of time. So I'm going to attempt to capture this as the Nova doing a good job of defending, and we're going to try to force this Tassadar off. We are barely able to keep it neutral, and she does have his Archon out, so we're going to pop our Avatar. That is fine, and now it looks like bottom lane rather actually lost that shrine and is okay. As long as we hold this, they can't capture it. We do have a Tychus coming in, so that's unfortunate. They do have a Raynor coming in as well, so we're going to try to retreat. However, most likely we are going to get taken out, so I'm just going to alert to them that they are going to take top. They're getting top. And we need to do something here. We need to either make a push for bottom right now to prevent them from taking that, or middle to prevent them from capping. We need to get a kill, secure a kill, and get a 5v4 situation where we can split and secure the shrine. So I'm going to head back up top to potentially, with this Asmodan, be able to push these guys out of lane or just hop on the shrine. So I'm going to alert him that I am on my way. I'm headed over there, and there we go. Good job. Let's see. Ideally, I would like to fight on the shrine. Not always possible, so I'm just going to let him know, hey, you know, I'm aiming for the shrine, not for them right now, because we really need it to not only prevent them from capturing, but give us the possibility of capturing it ourselves. We can always dwarf toss over here, so that is what I had in mind, and there we go. You are able to get a nice little... Oh, the dunk! Oh, boy, the nice little dunk. Uh-oh, we're taking a ton of damage. Gonna be able to stun this Tychus, and Asmodan doing a good job of damaging him. He should be able to fend him off, and we're gonna immediately head back over here as soon as we take a sip from this Fountain of Youth. Now it looks like Joanna's gonna rotate bottom, so I'm just gonna ping to see if she's interested in that. I'm gonna head over here to see if we could get a nice little gankaroonie on this. Oh man, fail with my Q on the Raynor, but it's all good. We're gonna be able to chase him down, I believe. We want to stay in range of the capture point because they could potentially actually capture it right now. So we're going to be super, super careful. But between Joanna and I, two of the most tanky heroes in the game, it's going to be pretty difficult for them to capture it unless they get some assistance. So I'm going to back up over here. Looks like their Tychus is ready and hot and ready, looking for some action. We're gonna head in here. They do have 4 of them all grouped up, so this is super, super dangerous. Gonna be able to take out their Raynor, their Jim Raynor. He is super, super low, but as are we at this current moment in time, and luckily our team does secure the capture points as the enemies all rush to the middle lane. So for the next talent, we're going to be taking Thunder Strike, which allows 300% damage if only one target hits. Now keep in mind, we took a talent earlier, Thunder Burn, which allows Thunderclap to hit twice, so it counts each time. So each time Thunderclap hits, you could potentially get a 300% damage bonus, and you can see how that could be super, super useful. So I'm going to head over here, Thunderclap this big wave of minions, and oh man, so many beetles. The beetle builds OP. Okay. So we're going to get ready to Dwarf Toss and potentially try to focus down this Anubarak, but Anubarak has one of the best escape skills in the game, Burrow. However, he's not going to be able to get it off in time. We are going to, let's head bottom as we keep Joanna in the middle. I'm going to let my team know that I'm looking to go bottom and potentially take out this Joanna, or if not, just take out this shrine, as my team does a good job of defending that. It looks like we are outmanned over here, so I'm going to just back away. This might be the end of our... Well, we don't really have a streak going, but this could be it, boys. This is super, super dangerous. Get a nice clutch stun out on that Joanna, but we are going to get taken out by the frag grenade. Just a little bit overzealous on my part. Should not have went for that shrine, however. It is absolutely fine, as my team is doing a fine job of defending that top shrine. We did get a kill, so right now it is a 4v4 situation. However, the problem is they're about to take down our fortress, and we are not getting the same trade at the top, so we fell a little bit short, but it's better than nothing. And we do have a better late game, I would say. I mean, we do lack a little bit of damage. That's our main issue, to be honest. They do have a little bit of damage that we lack, but we do have a better late game by far. So with that said, we're going to head to the mid lane. It looks like there is a little bit of a skirmish going on here that we should be just in time to arrive to, and we might be able to help out with that. So I'm going to do that, going to assist and hop onto this Tychus, focus him down, save our avatar if needed, if we are starting to get focused, which is currently not the case. Going to Thunderclap a huge wave of enemies. Going to stun this bad boy. All right, here we go. Time to avatar, baby. We're going to try to keep everybody locked down, CC'd. We're going to be taking the brunt of the damage as we just were. Now, we want to make sure to stay alive despite the fact that we're a tank. However, oh, this is dangerous. We're all super, super low right now. Gonna be forced to retreat. Drink from the Fountain of Youth. Can we possibly toss a stun out over there? We can, but it looks like, oh man, this is super dangerous. Oh no. Don't fight near the laser. Don't fight near the laser. Oh, they're so low. Is it worth it? Go! Oh, the double kill. Oh, they did get the Dragon Knight. Oh man, that was unfortunate. We were a little too distracted, but we are going to get knocked back, and looks like we are going to secure a siege camp to help us defend that wave, or rather push that wave, as we go on a wild goose hunt to attempt to take down this Dragon Knight. Now we're going to head top to defend this Jim Raynor. He's already going to get this fortress down, so good job on you, Jim Raynor. But for the next talent, we have a couple of options here. But what we're actually going to do is stun this Jim Raynor, and we're probably going to get knocked back by this. Let's see, can we outrange that? Oh, I was about to... What the heck was that? I don't know. Alright, Thunderclap right on him. Okay. Gonna have to back off and stun. They do have a... uh-oh, boys. GG. Alright. So we have a couple of options for this next talent. If they're very, very auto-attack based, we go for Imposing Presence, which enemies that attack us have their attack speed slowed by 50%. So you can see how if they are auto-attack based, that could be useful. Give them that axe. Pretty useful because basic attack deals 75% more damage against slowed, rooted, or stun targets. Now, we don't have that much basic attack damage to begin with, so it's not that huge, but considering they're going to be slowed and stunned a lot and CC'd between all of our talents, you know, we have Thunderclap, we have Avatar, we have our Stormbolt, plus we took, where is it? Over here, Skullcracker, which also gives a hard stun, so potentially this gives us a little bit more damage for that. We could also get Heavy Impact or a Dwarf Launch. Dwarf Launch increase the range of Dwarf Toss. So all these options are definitely pretty viable and depend on the situation. We don't really need more damage, so we're going to go for Heavy Impact, which enemies hit by Dwarf Toss are stunned for a short amount of time. Excuse me. So we are going to head to the mid lane. Looks like we are in a pretty advantageous position right now, it appears. And I'm going to attempt to peel for my team. That is what I was saving my Dwarf Toss for, and we're going to hop on the enemy. Nubarak, he's taking a ton of damage. Going to throw out a nice little stun on him. Joanna pulling in the enemy. Joanna, want to be careful as to not get, you know, that same thing happen to us. Now, there is a couple of weird dynamics going on here. They are pushing in multiple lanes with... This is dangerous. They are pushing in multiple lanes with their merc camps, so we want to make sure we deal with this as fast as possible, whether we decide to, no matter what we decide to do, whether we decide to push forward or to, Yep, not happening. Plus they got the laser out here, so we just want to back out as fast as possible. Gonna make sure to soak up any damage by this Joanna if possible. Now we're gonna have to split up and defend these incoming merc camps, which is really smart move on their part, because plus then they could go for this inner fortress, which is gonna be super difficult to defend, and if we could even defend it, that is the question. This is, oh man, the nice Nova play. Good job, Nova. Wow, well played. Well, we're gonna throw out a... They're going to go for the shrines right now, so we have to go and either defend the middle and attempt to get a pick, or we have to defend one of the shrines right now. But it's going to be impossible for us to go for different shrines. We split up super impossible, but now it looks like our team is seeking to head bottom. So I don't disagree with that, but Raynor is going to get the inner fortress, so, or the inner keep, rather. But we're going to head bottom. And gonna let them know that they might be getting that right now. Okay, well, we should be having one person at the bottom. Oh man, how do they get that? We have level 20 advantage. We're gonna take Unstoppable Force, which basically beefs up the Avatar, and gonna stun down this dragon. Try to take him out as fast as possible without getting, you know. Oh man. It happens, guys. It happens. If that happens to you, I mean, don't stress out, because it's just it's a part of the game that happens, and you have to kind of expect it. Okay, so we're gonna Avatar a little bit late, but it's absolutely fine. We are gonna actually, ooh, baby, get a ton of CC out on this Nubarak. Gonna be forced to back out. Now let's Dwarf Toss in here. The laser coming out from Tychus, so super lethal. He's gonna be able to take us down with Overkill and the Joanna in to finish up the job there. Absolutely gonna be able to take out this fortress and possibly even to our keep, depending on how well this Asmodan is able to defend. Now Asmodan, one of the best siege pushers in the game. As far as defending, his options are a little bit less strong, but it's all good as he does have some options. And Tastar, another good defender. However, them two, first four, not so good. Now it looks like the enemy Tastar are doing a good job of getting those last few hits in on our sippy cup, which may not necessarily be the biggest of deal, you know, but we just have less healing at our convenience and just makes it a little bit more inconvenient for us. So yeah. We do have this top minion wave pushing. It's going to get taken out pretty quick, not that big of a deal. They do have a siege camp pushing at the bottom that we should be able to make quick use of. However, now they're about to send every siege camp possible at us, every mercenary in the game, every mercenary in the blizzard, Heroes of the Storm database is about to be sent at our faces, and most likely my team will not be a fan of these events that are about to happen, but we're going to just have to do our best to defend as much as possible, and we do have a couple of good options for that. Like I said, Tazstar, Asmodan, both pretty good, but the thing is we have to just dedicate so many resources to it. It can really put us back, and oh boy. And a gank right now, if we lose, if we get picked off, that could be absolutely crucial. We're going to make sure they're not going for our mercenary camp. We should be doing our mercenary camp right now to potentially get that before, potentially get that before, let's see. Where are you going, Tess? Oh, whoa, did she just double up on that? Whoa, never see anybody take that. All right, we're going to have to avatar up. Let's see, get a nice little focus down this Raynor. The laser is up. Super, super dangerous. We're going to get taken out, but that's okay. We did soak up a lot of damage for our team. Team able to take out 3 of the enemies. It looks like Joanna is focusing our Joanna down. We got our Joanna using her shield, unstoppable, able to escape Asmodan, using his death laser beam on the enemy Joanna with the snipes coming out. Everything focused in, all in on Joanna. So we are able to take out 4 of them. So I'm going to ping to alert to, oh no, wait, what? Their Joanna survived. But anyway, I'm going to ping to alert to let my team know that we need that bottom cap bot, and we have 25 seconds with them having only 1 hero alive, so it's very, very possible for us to set up if we properly send 1 person bottom and 1 person to capture that Dragon Knight. Hey, get that Dragon Knight, and we could definitely get the Dragon Knight and push towers that we very much so need to make a comeback. So middle tower pretty weak, and definitely able to go down soon. I'm going to, well, looks like Asmodan is going to be doing a fine job of defending. I don't know if we necessarily need Asmodan and Tazstar. Either or would have been fine. I think Tazstar actually the better choice for defending because he has a shield for these towers and could potentially prevent any damage to them. But yeah. So we do have the Dragon Knight going to assist our Dragon Knight pushing middle. He is taking quite a lot of damage. Well, it's actually Nova, so she is actually taking quite a lot of damage. Just going to assist her. Make sure not to body block her, and there is a ton of enemies over here, so we're going to be super, super careful. Once again, overextension on my part, but yeah, we're going to be able to escape. However, we are now out of the fight. That is the benefit of this Raynor heroic ability. However, we are going to be able to make quick use of it, or quick haste of it, rather. And there is a bunch of them right now in this one area, so this is super, super dangerous. Gonna try to keep my Tazstar alive, but it's not gonna be possible. Going to retreat, and we're gonna be forced to defend in this defensive position once again. Now, it's difficult to win when you're always in a defensive position. That is not the ideal position to be in. But, looks like Joanna getting super, super aggressive. Not sure what you're doing there, buddy. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there. That is not what you want to be doing. Okay, It seems as if this Joanna just hops on every single target that she sees, no matter what. No matter what position she's in, and that's really not good for us. However, we do have an opportunity to engage here. May have lost it if we had our Asmodan and our Nova follow through. Could have very well potentially been a pick-off for our team. Gonna avatar just for safety a little bit late on that, but we're gonna re-engage. They do have the death laser out from Tychus, so super, super dangerous. You see the upgraded level 20 range of that thing is absolutely monstrous. I think I just made that word up, but yeah. So we're just gonna be forced to retreat. I'm gonna ping to let my team know that we are retreating, or I am particularly retreating. And we're gonna heal up. Look at how much stone we have on us. That is how we can tank so much stuff. All the stone. You just glue some stone onto your body, and that is how you can tank a lot of damage. So, we're going to push out. It looks like they might be going for some merc camp, so I'm just going to ping to let them know. That'll be a super risky play for them, but, you know, sometimes it happens right under your nose. And because it's so risky, a lot of players wouldn't expect it, and it's good to check anyway. And plus, it's a good thing to, once in a while, try if you're in a desperate last-minute YOLO situation. I hate that word YOLO, but it's good for what it is. So, I'm going to tell my team to continue taking these merc camps. They are doing a good job of that. Thunderclap doing a good amount of damage. Okay. Alright. Let's go. It looks like they might be going for that merc camp here, so I'm just going to ping it to let them know, hey, danger, they might be going for that, and they could potentially be in that bush. Just going to stun that just in case. This is super dangerous because they do have one person. Okay, well, all right, good. They have one person mid as well. We could potentially have gotten this, and that is what we should be doing, honestly, after we capture the bottom shrine, but it looks like my team does not want to follow through. Okay, so what we're going to do is have to group up. I suggest Nova capture that, and we are going to be forced to defend this bottom shrine. Now, we could get, while we're down here, capture this mercenary camp or push down this fortress. Either or, a good decision, but none of them, not a good decision. So we have, look, they have plenty of people up at the top, so now is a great time to be taking these mercenary camp. Anybody want to follow through? Okay, so it looks like they are going to get, or go for the inner tower, so we're a little bit late on that merc camp, super late. I would have definitely liked to get that a lot earlier, but we're going to be forced to defend. They just completely ignored the shrines, and that is a good decision on their part. You know, if you have that option, go for it. That laser is going to be absolutely detrimental to us because it's going to be super hard for us to recover. I'm going to avatar super early to take the brunt of the damage from this laser because I'd rather me take the damage than anyone else, and it looks like my team doing a good job in terms of backing up and taking that out right away. It's that thing absolutely deadly at level 20, but yeah, so fortunately not able to make anything of that. Joanna gonna most likely get picked off, as I did see their team headed that direction, and as they would because they do need that shrine there. So I'm gonna just alert my team, hey, Joanna way too aggressive because their team is on her trail. There you go. So we need to capture this right now to prevent them from capturing the shrine and counteract that. Or we could go assist her bottom. Oh, we did get a nice little pick off on Raynor. So we're going to head bottom to try to assist now and try to make this fight extremely beneficial for us, as it potentially once could have went in the enemy favor. However, our Joanna in trouble. No, Joanna, don't go in. No, don't run. What are you doing? What are you doing? Both of them unstoppable right now. However, ours used a little bit sooner, so hers gonna wear off a little bit sooner. Okay, so they are in a position right now to capture the Dragon Shrine. That is super dangerous. Gotta make sure they don't capture this. Gonna stun the Tassadar. They're Raynor looking to capture the Dragon Knight, but we're able to take out the enemy Tassadar before he's able to capture it. Okay, gonna do a little bit of defending over here and do a little bit of scouting rather, see if he's in this area, and very well maybe. Okay, looks like he's not, so we're going to Thunderclap, push this out a little bit. Now's a good time to get some merc camps. That would be super useful if we could get this going while we have the Dragon Knight. So I'm going to push and help my team with this. That is exactly what we're going to do. It looks like Asmodan wants no part in this. Oh man, they are contested up top. That was a smart move on their part. Dangerous for us, but I'm going to help assist them now up top, as there is a... Oh man, the laser beam. Oh, no. Whew, this is intense. High intense action situations. Well, we could potentially 1v1 him, but the thing is, a lot of his teammates are up now and most likely going to be assisting in that area. Now, they might also send a couple people down bottom to attempt to take that shrine. So I suggest we take... Okay, now's actually a great time to take that top shrine, and that was a good call on Nova, as they actually do have that. So I'm going to sit here, potentially take this if we are able to capture that extremely quickly. I'm going to ping for help, because they very well might be here to attempt to defend any sort of capture. And there we go. So now that we all are here, we could actually gank this Nubarak. Okay, not going to be the case, but what we need to do, let's all group up. We could take this camp while defending top and mid. Guys, this is bad. Things happen. It's 5v4. It's 5v4. Don't do it. It's 5v4. Never fight 5v4. Okay, well, we did get... Oh, wait, what? Tassadar apparently survived. And it looks like Joanna is attempting to gank my friendly Asmodan. Gonna help them out with a nice little dwarf toss over here. A failed dwarf toss, rather. But, yeah, we are going to potentially avatar at any given moment. Maybe not necessary, but we are going to pop it and try to escape right now, as we are taking a ton of damage from these Banshees. Going to Thunderclap them out, get them in the tower range. So a good stun them, give them a nice little stun, and then dwarf toss our way out of there. This is an extremely intense and long fight. Probably one of the longest games I played in a while, but they did unfortunately capture the Dragon Knight, and we're going to be forced to defend with everything that we have. Dedicate all our resources to defending, so everyone needs to group up in the mid, and this is pretty much the final hoorah. Whether we are able to defend this or not is really going to determine the outcome of the game, most likely. So, it looks like Azmodan super intent on taking out the enemy minions as opposed to the enemy heroes. Not the decision I agree with. Maybe he knows something I don't know. But yeah, so it looks like we are going to be forced to retreat and defend. Okay. Thunderclap. By the way, guys, of course you want to try to hit as many people with Thunderclap as possible, but just like anything, you know, overextension is going to get you killed a lot of times. So, let's see. Oh, nice! The double kill on the Tastor. They are doing a ton of damage to our core, however, so gonna try to keep it alive. The Joanna actually able to shield up, and we are doing a ton of damage to not only her, but also the Dragon Knight, but they are doing a ton of damage to our core. Gonna try to focus down the Joanna. Oh, she's able to... We take her out, but oh, the Dragon Knight, the core needs one more hit. No, they are able to take it out. That was so close. If we were able to take out a new wreck, we could have counter push with 30 seconds left, but it's all good, guys. GG. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope this Muradin build did help you in this guide. Don't forget to check out my other beginner's guide video if you did enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to leave a like if you did enjoy. And with that said, thanks for watching. Peace.